Well, Donald Trump's team says the prosecution's main witness against him is Trump's former lawyer, Michael Cohen. And they say, well, look, you can't trust him because he's often said he hates Donald Trump. He wants him to go to jail, wants to see him in an orange jumpsuit and all that. I don't know if you've met Michael Cohen. Is he trustworthy?
Andrew, I've met Michael Cohen on countless occasions during the 2015-2016 campaign. I would never use trustworthy and Michael Cohen in the same sentence. I probably wouldn't use it in the same book. He's not the kind of guy that I would, trust for in any kind of deal or comment or whatever. I am one of those guys. I've always said that my word is my bond, and those kind of people where you can trust what they say. Michael Cohen will tell 8 people 10 different stories. And so I think this is what they're really going to go after tomorrow. The fact that Michael Cohen has been on both sides of an issue. Which side are you going to actually believe? The person in this case, Stormy Daniels, who they're going after, signed an affidavit, a legal document saying that there was no relationship. So the question that I think they're going to pose is, well, what story are you actually going to believe? Because you've got a bunch of people who are now admitted liars. They've been convicted of this. Stormy Daniels signed a legal document on one hand saying that nothing happened. Michael Cohen testified that certain things occurred that didn't. He went to jail. He's been convicted for perjury, for lying. And so now the prosecution is going to claim that he's the star witness.
It's just the whole case is really incredible. But I just wonder whether justice is possible, Sean, because many of the jurors, for instance, even the ones that Trump eventually agreed to have on because they both sides get picks as to who they want on the jury and who they don't. Many of the jurors said they got their news from the New York Times, among other sources. That paper's so viciously anti-Trump. What are the chances of a fair trial if that's shaping their worldview?
Well, look, in the borough of Manhattan where this is taking place, Donald Trump got 12% of the vote. Almost 86% voted against, for Joe Biden. And then obviously there's a couple other third-party candidates in there. But this is a place that is very hostile to Donald Trump. So the reason they read the New York Times is because they're all liberals and that they watch MSNBC and a bunch of these other channels. But for most of these people, we saw those couple jurors come back after they were initially picked saying, I can't be fair. I can't do this. A lot of these people being dismissed right off of the bat because they admitted they didn't want Donald Trump to get a fair trial. They wanted it to convict him. And this is what's going to be, unbelievably challenging, is that you're having it in an environment where most people just, regardless of the facts, regardless of the statute of limitations and the charges, we're going to vote him guilty of anything that they put in front of him.
I suspect you're correct. But how do you see the whole hush money scandal, not in legal terms, but just what does it say about Donald Trump? The allegation being he had an affair with Stormy Daniels, then paid her to shut up about it. Fine, I don't know to me, there's no huge legal issues here. It's only a moral question or a taste question or whatever. I don't know. What do you make of it?
I think there's 2 options. The first option, the easy option, is he's a rich guy that people attack, make charges, make allegations against. And he, in the haste of things, said, just take care of her, pay her off. That's one. The other is that it's possibly that it's true. In either case, I'm paying for a president to lead this country. And we've talked about this before, Andrew. There's so many issues in this country right now with our open border, our economy, what's happening overseas. We just sent billions and billions of dollars to Ukraine, to Israel, to Taiwan. We have, and part of the reason that we're doing this is because the tide has shifted so much between Trump and Biden, and now we're having to arm people to take care of skirmishes that probably wouldn't have happened if Trump was still in office. And so I look around our country, both domestically and internationally, and say, do I really care that he might not be the perfect person? No. Because we have a situation where these elections are a binary choice. And I look at the 4 years of Trump and the almost 4 years of Biden, and it's not even a close call for me. I know what we need to do. I know who the right person is to do it. And that person right now is Donald Trump.
Sean Spicer, thank you so much indeed for your time.
Always a pleasure to be with you, Andrew. Thank you.